I want to paint a picture for you. Let's say it just snowed. Not a crazy amount, but just enough where you're not comfortable hitting the road. The problem is, you're extremely low on groceries, and the snow completely changed your plans to go grocery shopping today. Being is that it's 2024, convenience is just a click away. So, you pull out your smartphone and you place a delivery order for groceries, making sure to tip your driver well. Your order gets confirmed, and you set your phone down, assuming that everything will be handled for you here on out. A couple of hours pass, and you realize that your groceries haven't shown up yet. So, you check your phone only to realize that your order got canceled. You decide to contact support to find out why the order was canceled and when you can expect to see a refund. They proceed to tell you that they couldn't get a driver assigned to the order and they wouldn't be refunding your order. Would you be outraged? I sure would, but support and the rooster explain to you that it's in the fine print that if an order gets canceled, they don't have to refund you. Of course, this scenario would never happen to a customer, but something similar happens to DoorDash drivers all the time. Recently, DoorDash has started scrutinizing the orders that drivers are taking, and they're locking our accounts while they're in the process of micromanaging us. One of my subscribers, Greg, sent me this screenshot. He told me that his account got locked and he had no idea why. Before we continue, quick shout out to Greg, thank you for sending this my way. We're going to read through this screenshot here in a moment, but first, a quick disclaimer. I emailed Greg back, and as of the filming of this video, I haven't heard back from him, so I'm making this video largely based on my speculation as well as my knowledge of driving. Should I hear back from him, I'll leave a pinned comment clarifying a few things. Alright, let's have a look at this screenshot together. Your account is locked for review. Why we're reviewing your account? We've detected unusual or suspicious activity and we're conducting a review for security purposes. The status of your account. Your account is locked until we finish our review. You won't be able to access any part of your account or use our platform. This includes dashing, payouts, and in-app chats. How long the review will take. We'll update you with the results of our review in the Dasher app within 24 hours. Alright, I want to point out that everything I say in this video should be viewed as my personal opinion unless otherwise stated. Okay, what purpose does this serve? Or is it just a scare tactic? I mean, seriously, what does this accomplish other than to remind us that they're watching? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright, in my eyes, this is a soft deactivation, or another way of putting it is they deactivated you and they automatically appealed. Who gets reviews? Employees, not independent contractors. Independent contractors either get the work or we don't. There isn't some quarterly review process to see whether we're meeting expectations or not. No, again, we either accept an order or we reject it. In my eyes, this is a prime example of DoorDash treating us like employees when it benefits them, and independent contractors when it doesn't. It's my suspicion that the person who sent me this screenshot was doing earn by time, which, in and of itself, is an inherent risk to your account. Let me explain why. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been in the middle of a delivery, you've tried to submit your picture and you got the spinning wheel, or the app just wasn't running like it was supposed to. It's happened to me several times. Personally, I don't want to stay outside of my customer's house like a creeper fiddling with the app, because chances are, they're either watching me through a Ring camera or peeping out of their front window at me. And if I'm being really honest, I don't want to see them any more than they want to see me. They're like a bad ex. There's been several times where I've driven away from a delivery prior to marking it complete, because the app sucks, and I had to. On earn per order, that's really not a big deal. It just means that the customer can see where you are for a few extra seconds. However, if you're on earn by time, that extra 4 cents that you would have racked up is justification in DoorDash's eyes for them to steal your entire Dasher balance. And that's not opinion. That's fact. They will steal your money if they deem you committed fraud in any way, shape, or form, whether there's any validity to it or not. Matter of fact, let me know in the comments if you have ever considered the notion that you could lose your account for a baseless allegation. Alright, let's jump back to that screenshot. If your account gets flagged and you were unfortunate enough not to pull your money out before it happened, you're now completely at the whim of DoorDash and whether or not they decide to pay you the money that you rightfully earned. Again, not an opinion. Fact. Alright, I'm just going to be honest here. This app is a huge piece of shit. It's temperamental on the best of days, and the chances of a glitch causing you to get deactivated are very real. Let's say you had to force close the app a few times to get an order marked as delivered. is that extra 11 cents you made because their app sucks justification for them to keep the $800 in your Dasher balance? Fuck no. This isn't a slot machine. We don't just press buttons and hope for the best. It should never be up in the air if we're going to get paid for the work that we've already done. Now, I want to be clear. Just because a driver gets this message does not mean that they're screwed by default. Here's an example of a driver who got the same message, and not our employer cleared them of any wrongdoing. Now, I have no idea how many accounts pass or fail once they get flagged for review, but my concern is that I am personally aware of about 4 or 5 accounts who have gotten deactivated and had their money stolen, most of which still don't know what they allegedly did wrong. Unfortunately, in this industry, there is almost zero transparency, so if you get far enough to know what you were actually accused of, you're doing better than 90% of the people who are in the same boat. Why is everything such a secret with DoorDash? Well, I don't know for sure. I've got a pretty good idea. Most deactivations are not the direct result of human intervention, but rather an algorithm got tripped somewhere, and you paid the price for it. If you get deactivated by a function within code, it's only logical that a support rep and the rooster would have no idea why you got deactivated. The fact that the code doesn't return a specific deactivation reason is sloppy programming. I'll spare you the nerd shit, but a high-level overview is almost always functions return something. And that return should be the reason you got deactivated, but sure, keep hiring shitty programmers, DoorDash. This has been a long-winded way of saying that no, in most cases, support isn't going to know why you were deactivated. It was an algorithmic decision. Meanwhile, you just put in all those hours and will likely not see a dime of your money. I've made it no secret. I am not a fan of earn by time. It's just a way of getting bad orders delivered cheaper. But on top of that, it's a great way to get your account deactivated. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but personally, I never leave my balance in my DoorDash account. The risk is just too great. I cash it out every time I drive. It may be worth asking a CPA if you can write off the cash out fee, because I honestly don't know the answer to that. I'm not a fan of pseudo banks like Dasher Direct or One. However, if you're tired of paying cash out fees and you want your money safe and FDIC insured, they're not bad options. Begrudgingly, I have both, because I got tired of paying cash out fees, and the moment my money hits my Dasher Direct account, DoorDash can't steal it. Well guys, I hope this video has been a word of caution to you. Please really take a moment to consider how you choose to make money on DoorDash. Your decision could cost you your account. If you haven't done so yet, please do consider pressing the like button and subscribing to my channel. My name is Zach. Take care.